They call her a liar, an attention seeker who has failed and looking for who to blame it on. What's up, Team Crown? How na day? Waiting they happen, waiting they sup. Welcome back to our channel. So Wandeko just released visuals for his new single Again. I like the song with a great visuals like this. Come on, what else do you want from Wandeko? Let us watch the snippet of the video.
I never want to leave, to dance with me, I pull up on your beach,
All right, guys, speaking about new songs, King Rudy, that's Paul, just released a song as well. Woman is the title.
You didn't find a perfect way, searching for the perfect one. The life you live is the perfect life.
Okay, guys, moving on to the next news. Here we have the female comedian Princess. She was very, very sad about what happened to her. She said she thought that she has a fan base, but it turns out that these people are just there for nothing. This lady needed people to go like her picture on Ebony Live TV's page, and it's only 800 people or even below 800 people that liked her picture. She came on social media to express her frustration. Guys, let's watch.
Good morning, everyone. I just read a comment by Adiola Sego on my page and it made me happy and sad at the same time. I've begged you people to please go to Ebony Live TV page and like my picture for like 4 days now. 74,000 followers. I can barely gather 800 votes. Kilo day. That means most of you are just following me to see me fail. It's somehow. Most of you that will even be the first to comment on my picture. Bisoye Lamino, Tobi Loba, all of you. Tolu Taiwo, you just voted. Sensi Confectioner, Kiki Etiele, vote. Just go and like my picture on Ebony Live TV page. Edepo lẹ́yìn mi. Kile wan follow me. Kini Instagram mi gangan, kini nkan. But you can DM me. We can talk. I can. No. Me o wa happy. Kini nkan tó wà ńbẹ̀. Go to Ebony Live TV page. But like my picture, no. But you people are saying you are my followers. 1% gone vote. Koda. Hi everyone. The reason I decided to cook for my community is that over the years I would share raw food stuff, from time to time. About 13 years now. But this time around I knew I could not afford it. So I decided to cook. That way to reach more people, and we've been able to serve Iwaya community, which is where I stay, Onike, Abuleoja, and Unilag. We started March 30th, the day before the lockdown, and the first 2 days I got some food stuff from Fuja. And I'm so happy I've been able to do this.
Alright, guys, moving on to the next news. I'm going to read what this guy said, Soso Berikon, Casey's ex-manager. This is funny. I just thought about sharing it with you guys. Here, Soso Berikon said, "It's so annoying. I bought an Ashwebi for 65,000 naira last year December and traveled all the way to Enugu from Lagos for the wedding. Paid my flight tickets to and fro, only for me to hear today that the couple's divorced 4 days ago. Marriages don't last more than 2 years these days. Don't know why. So from now on, anyone who brings a Ashwebi of over 1,500 will sign an agreement with my lawyer. You divorce, you refund me my money with interest." Come on, what if one person in the relationship is going through domestic violence? Would you still allow them to be in the relationship just because of Ashwebi? And the next one is about Cynthia Morgan. Now, Cynthia Morgan's ex-manager and former boss, Jude Okoye, finally released the document. Now, the ex-manager, her name is Joy. Okay, these are two different people. And the former boss is Jude Okoye, the record label owner. Now, they released the documents of the contract Cynthia Morgan signed with them as promised. Remember, Jude Okoye said he's going to release it. He told Tunde Ednot, so he finally did anyways. Now, for those people who don't understand what I'm talking about, you have to go back and watch my previous videos on Cynthia Morgan to keep up. Well, some fans are currently dragging Cynthia Morgan on social media after this contract was made available to the public through social media. They call her a liar, an attention seeker who has failed, and looking for who to blame it on. Some people even say that Cynthia Morgan has this all planned out and it took her 4 years before making a move. In fact, this is currently trending on Twitter. So Cynthia Morgan lied. That is what is trending on Twitter. So Cynthia Morgan lied. Let me read some comments. So Cynthia Morgan lied. Wow. And one girl blocked me on WhatsApp then because I post what if Cynthia Morgan is lying on my status. All I said is what if, and she said I'm a wicked person. So Cynthia Morgan used 4 good years to draft this plan. Cynthia Morgan, the professor and Berlin of music heist. The next person. So Cynthia Morgan lied when they were telling you guys to always resist the urge to shalaye unano here. There are always 2 sides to a story. No be who first talk be victim. So Cynthia Morgan actually lied. A lot of people didn't believe Jude Okoye, even when he told his side of the story, saying he has anger issues. He was so confident, saying the contract should be posted for everyone to see. I guess we should never conclude without hearing both sides. And the last one here, so Cynthia Morgan lied about the contract. She legit needs to explain what she meant by I'm not allowed to use my real name. That's the part that made us shocked enough to pity her. Now guys, let's not jump to conclusions by just reading comments about the contract. I want us to go through the document ourselves, even though I am the only one, reading. Let us go through it together. Cynthia Morgan actually signed a 360 deal. Firstly, what is 360 deal? I remember explaining this in one of my videos last year, September. Thank God I saved it. Let's watch this video where I break down what 360 deal is all about so you can understand before we move on. The first one that we're going to be talking about here is 360 deal, where I still dislike this deal. 360 deal is good if you sign with the right company. When artist signs a 360 deal, it means he allows the record label to make money from all of its activities as an artist. This includes royalties from shows like ticket sales, merchandise, record sales online, offline, and more. Take note, the record labels also get to sacrifice their time and money too to give you all the support you need to make that happen. And in return, they get what I just mentioned.
If you go online and you Google something called a 360 deal, they will tell you that it was invented in 2007 by some white guy for rocking some rock band. The problem is, I signed a 360 deal in 2006 to a company called Chocolate City. We don't get any of the credit, but we've been innovating for days.
My problem with 360 deal is that most record labels that claim to be doing this 360 deal don't put in the work, but expect to still earn some cash from the sales. Now that you understand the general meaning of 360 deal, let's go back to the contract. Inside the contract, under cost, since our focus is on finances, right? Okay. It was stated that Cynthia Morgan will share a 50% cost from everything they did together. That means production, promotion, manufacturing, and all other expenses. Cynthia Morgan will agree to pay 50% of it. Now, the company, Northside Entertainment, made it clear that they know Cynthia Morgan has no financial backing. In other words, she has no money. They know she has no money because she is a new artist. They provide 100% of everything. Now, just listen carefully so you don't lose track of what I'm trying to say. They know that she doesn't have money, okay? So they're going to provide 100% of everything, and Cynthia Morgan would in return get 50% from the total profit they made through her as a result of their investment on her. Now take note. Profit and cost are the words we need to pay attention to here. This means whatever money they made from Cynthia Morgan, as long as it is not profit, the money belongs to them. Let's say they spend 100 million on Cynthia Morgan. Before Cynthia Morgan can start making profit, they would have first made the 100 million naira back, since the 100% cost was on them. This is where it gets tricky. After she has made that 100% money for the company, only then can she start making 50% profit from whatever they made from her. This is more like a loan initially, okay? Before she starts making money, like 50% from the profit. Immediately I read the contract, that was what came to my mind, and Cynthia Morgan said exactly the same thing. Now, I might be wrong, but if truly that is the contract, the document, okay, of the contract, then this is true. Now, upon seeing the document released by the management, Cynthia Morgan quickly reacted to this.
The contract which has caused all this bad energy, the contract at the beginning said that he gave you a 50-50 share. Yeah, the contract said 50-50. No, I didn't go into details of the contract, but you are the one that signed the contract. So can you please tell us what was?
I already told you. Like the last interview, I told you. I said it was like an investment. Like if you invest 50 million, if Jude invests 50 million in my career, yeah, I'm to pay him back the 50 million naira first, and then we start sharing 50-50. You know, that's when the 50-50 comes in. I'm gonna have to pay him the money back first before we start sharing. Do you get me? That was the contract. So like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like it's like a loan. Like, you know, I pay me my money back, and then I start sharing 50-50 with you. That's what happened. Do you get me?
Okay. So now,
what in Jude they talk? I don't get Jude, cause like even Jude, I not go feel watching. I not go watch him interview, cause like Jude no get what he want talk. He was confused. I'll be really sincere. The witch in here actually, Jude was. I wouldn't even say, probably Jude would have been. I'm not gonna take side with anybody at this point, because the both of them actually like hurt me in different ways. You get me? But if I'm even gonna take side with anybody, it probably might be Jude. Because like I think Joy was a liar. Joy was a big liar, and she was like a middle person. She was a middle man, and she wasn't a good middle man. You know, in between I and Jude. You know, she was like, she wanted to. I don't know what she actually wanted, because in the first place, Joy. I don't really want to go into Joy's details, okay? Because like Joy is like really irrelevant to me, and Joy, in as much as Joy is really irrelevant to me, and obviously I'm sorry, Jude. Right now, you're like really irrelevant to me, because like, I really respected Jude. If you know me, I respect my elders, like, you know, a lot. You get me? And these two people actually, I don't know, they actually played a part, but it was disastrous, obviously. So whatever they want, thank you. You can have the Vivo account. I don't need it. When you're done making your money, you can eat it.
What exactly is the cause of this bad blood? What you said at the last live was that you were offered a contract while your running contract was still in effect, and you didn't want to sign the new contract.
Yes, because like my first contract, the first 3 years of my career, I wasn't happy. You know,
yes,
it was always like fights and everything. So like at the third year, I would have even resigned the contract. Probably he would have treated me better in the last 1 year, and I'd be like, okay, cool, I think I can actually do this. Because like Joy was actually out of the picture. Because like the person I really had issue with the most was actually Joy. Because like when you tell Joy stuff, I could tell Joy, oh, I like this stuff, and we should tell Jude about it. Joy would say Jude would not like it. Jude would not like it, and we never get to like, you know, she never allowed Jude say what he likes and what he doesn't like. Oh, Jude wouldn't do this. Oh, I think to the video, I don't want to shoot with this person. I think I should shoot with like, no, Jude, I don't think Jude would like it. So it was more like a dictatorship, and I didn't like that. Okay, you know, I'm not a puppet. She's a puppet, and I'm not a puppet. Okay.
Right now, you are angry. Joy is angry. Jude is angry. Some people are even mad at me
No,
that I
I'm
started
not.
this.
Fuck.
Wait,
Oh my God.
wait. Relax,
No, no,
relax,
no. Like really?
relax,
Okay,
relax.
go on.
How do we move on? How do we move on? Please. How can we
I've
let
already, I've
freaking love
already, I've
life?
already, I've already, I've already moved on. Jude is not gonna stop me. I already moved on. You know, whatever. Like I wasn't even expecting. You know, when I was talking about it, because like I wasn't trying to fight Jude or fight. If I wanted to fight Jude, I'll take it to the court. Should be Instagram now courts me. So waiting. I don't know if you get me. Instagram no be courts now. So I wasn't trying to fight anybody.
Now, under artistic control, the company, Northside Entertainment, agreed that Cynthia Morgan still have the right to make decisions, but it will be a joint decision about her content and image as an artist. Now, this next phase is where I think Cynthia Morgan might have gotten it wrong about name change, or maybe I just, don't understand. Under license for use of name and image, it only stated that Cynthia will grant them the license to use her name and a photographic image. I think that's where she got it wrong. The main point here is it was never stated in the contract that she can't use her name. And even though it was stated in the contract, right, which isn't true, I didn't see anything like that, but let's even assume that it was stated in the contract that she can't use her name. They said the contract is 4 years. She changed her name from Cynthia Morgan, from being Cynthia Morgan, to Madrina even after the contract. So I think, for me, if I'm to be sincere, I think it was intentional. I'm talking about the change of name. I think it was Cynthia Morgan's decision to change her name to Madrina and nobody else. And it has nothing to do with the contract. That's just what I want to say. Except there's more copies, or there's a copy I didn't read. Now, if and only if this was the contract Cynthia Morgan signed, I think what happened here is very simple. It's either Cynthia Morgan didn't understand like everything, in the contract, or she just signed it out of desperation. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Here we have Olamide. Olamide has this to say about record labels in Nigerian entertainment industry. Mohit's still one of the best things to ever happen to Nigerian music industry. Gave us good music and taught us how to carry our borders along, even if they never come back together. Still, I say thanks to Jazzy and Banga, the band, and the rest of the team for motivating us. Okay, guys, so that is where I'm going to hold it. Our question of the day: you're offered $50 million to clean a cemetery alone at midnight. Will you do it? Leave your answers in the comment section below. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like this video, and if you're watching me for the first time, subscribe for more videos. Till we see you next time. Peace.